Canelo Alvarez versus Danny Jacobs is official. Canelo came in at already 159 pounds. Danny Jacobs came in at 160 pounds. It's going to be a good fight. I'm pretty excited. It seems like the boxing community, the boxing world is buzzing right now. You know, you saw that little heated standoff they had. It should look fake to me, but it is what it is. I was a pro wrestling fan growing up, so it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's just to hype the fight up. But, yeah, man, Canelo Alvarez is up against a real opponent. He's a bigger guy. He's a more athletic guy. Danny Jacobs is a pretty versatile fighter. You know, he's a pretty complete fighter. He does some of everything in there. He could body punch. He could box. He could brawl. He could do some of everything. Canelo Alvarez, I think, has the better body punching. I think Canelo Alvarez is the better counter puncher. And I think Canelo Alvarez has the better head movement. But Danny Jacobs, he's definitely the more athletic fighter. He definitely has the faster legs. He could actually stay on the outside all night if he wanted to. I don't know how it's going to play out. I don't know if he's going to try to fight that type of fight tomorrow night. But, yeah, the hand speed, I mean, if you look at it again, I don't know. It's debatable. Canelo Alvarez has some fast hands, too. It's debatable who hand speeds are faster. I guess you could make an argument that Canelo's slightly faster. But Danny Jacobs isn't too far behind. It's going to be interesting to see how this fight plays out. Because if Danny Jacobs goes out there and really push the pressure on Canelo Alvarez, he could put Canelo in some trouble. You know, really back Canelo up, keep him on the defensive. He could really give Canelo some trouble tomorrow. You know, this could be a dangerous fight for Canelo Alvarez. Danny Jacobs, if he wins tomorrow, this will be one of the biggest stories in boxing. You know, this is a guy who fought and beat cancer and fought his way back up to a world champion and came back out and beat Canelo Alvarez, one of the pound for pound top guys in the sport. So that would be a huge story. It's tough, man. It's tough fight. On paper, it should be about 50-50. I think if anything, Canelo Alvarez has the better chin as well. I forgot to mention that. I think he has the better chin. I think he definitely could take a good punch. Danny Jacobs, Canelo definitely is leading in the defense department. So Canelo Alvarez has some advantages in this fight outside of the referee and the judges and stuff if you want to go there. But he definitely has some advantages, but Jacobs has advantages as well. He has the height, size, reach, probably overall speed advantage. You know, not necessarily the hand speed, but overall speed advantage. So Danny Jacobs has a lot of advantages as well. It's a tough fight, man. This will be a real tough fight to call. I'm really almost on the fence, but I'm leaning towards Danny Jacobs pulling the upset. I think Danny Jacobs is going to pull it off. He says that he's in stellar shape. He's ready mentally. Though he seems ready. You know, the moment is not going to get to him. He's going to come to win. He said he's going to really break Canelo. He wants to embarrass him. So that's going to be really interesting to see if Danny Jacobs can really pull that off, man. This would be a crazy story, man. You know what I'm saying? And then go to show guys that just because a guy got a couple of losses don't mean he could come back and do great things in today's era. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, losses they didn't trip like that. But today, man, these fighters be maneuvering and posturing to protect that because they scared they may not get them paydays. They may not get the opportunities again. You know? So I'm rooting for Danny Jacobs to pull it off. Canelo's my boy. I like both fighters a lot. Canelo's one of my favorite fighters. But I'm thinking Danny Jacobs is going to pull it off, man. I'm rooting for Danny Jacobs to pull it off because it's a good story. It's an underdog story. And I think it'd be real good for boxing, man. Real good for boxing. I just hope he can get a fair shake if it goes to the judges' scorecards. Yeah, man, it's all about him getting that fair shake if he's not able to stop the very durable Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is a durable fighter, sturdy dude. It's going to be a real good fight, man. It's going to be a good fight tomorrow, y'all. I ain't going to lie. I'm pretty excited.